Welcome to Dave's World. We're going to start a new project. Let's see what we have. So this is our mahogany body blank, and it started as 8/4 stock, but we milled it down at the art center and glued it up a while ago. So now we have it down pretty close to size. We're going to finish it up with our sander and then start working on our strat. And the neck, I'm going to do quarter sawn maple, and we've had these slabs over here for kind of like Gibson style necks that were 2-inch thick. So I started cutting fingerboard slices, and we're gonna make a neck out of this one. So we'll cut all this stuff out and get it sort of ready, and then we'll start making our guitar and neck. Our fingerboard is like a little bit stronger than 3/16, and our neck's a little bit stronger than 13/16. So we'll route our truss rod and get it all glued up today, fingerboard on and stuff. We'll just go ahead and give it all we got. I have one extra piece glued on here just to flatten the fretboard out. I'm just sticking clamps on for fun now, but these big screw clamps generally keep it pretty good. So we'll let this dry for like a day and maybe more and come back and check it out tomorrow. Got the back cavity, everything kind of just done. It's not really all that exciting to see, but this is. We have our big Strat roundover, so we're going to do this and then do the body contours with our file by hand. So I'm in here sanding, like a normal person. And I was kind of thinking, well, why are all these people standing out on the streets and they're all like talking? So kind of came over here to the spray shop. But today's the total eclipse, the sun. That was pretty interesting how I was working on the guitar. So there's our Stingray, by the way, it is pretty strange. It looks like it's gonna rain or something, and it's not. So pretty unique. Our orange guitar though is going really good, and I'm really excited about it. I got really far on this body today. I'll do a little bit of sanding and mostly a lot of the finishing touches on it tomorrow. But we're just gonna end up doing the neck and some more work tomorrow. So it's still taking. Super big clamp. So now we'll thin this down to size on our super sander, and it'll be cool. Certainly have our dots in. They will dry overnight, and side dots too. Everything will dry, and we have just some gorgeous quarter sawn maple here. Really nice piece. This is going to be a cool guitar. I'll sand a little bit on the body, but that'll be that for the neck today. So we squished in our frets with the squisher. It's a 12-inch radius, and on the drill press, it just pushes them in perfectly and evenly all the way across after I knock them in with our Snap-on Tools hammer. Really cool. What we do now is I let these sit for a while, like maybe a couple of days, but really probably a couple of weeks. I've even let some of them sit for months. What we'll do is revisit this after it kind of becomes a guitar neck. We'll do all of our final leveling and sanding and everything, and then we'll start doing the back profile. So I'll just kind of chip away at sanding the mahogany body over the next few days, but for the most part, it'll just kind of find its way to the spray shop along with the neck eventually. So no rush here. We're just going to really kind of let it become a guitar, and we'll resume in the next few days. We've got our neck here clamped down. I'm going to file it for our back profile. This beautiful mahogany that I'm thinking I'm probably just going to paint a solid color. I don't know. It's beautiful though. Really happy with this body. Still a lot of little final sanding and stuff like that to go. But anyways, a lot of fun. We're going to start carving away at this one and getting the neck. I don't know what profile I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go for like a kind of an acceptable 50s Strat shape, maybe with a little bit more of a wider nut than normal. But I don't think I'm going to go for a 1 11/16. So I'll go for somewhere between a 1 5/8 and a 1 11/16. This quarter sawn maple looks awesome. I'm really excited about all the flecking on it and everything. We'll see how it looks once it's carved, though. They kind of loses it once it starts to curve, but it's still the back of the neck. Really nice maple. About this piece in general, it just has like a really good tonal quality to it. So really look forward to hearing this one. Really gives you the full effect when you kind of like walk around with the guitar clamped together like this. Start mixing up our color, but we got to scuff this down first. Our neck is sealed up. We'll leave that go for a couple days. This is already sat for some time, but we're going to let it sit a little more once we get the paint on. Just want to start laying the color on this one, but first, like I say, we got to scuff it down. This is really starting to light up and look really good. We're going to continue polishing it, and we're going to get this one. This is going to be a really neat one. I really like this color combination. It's kind of like Dodge Daytona or like Boss 302 Mustang or whatever. So I really... Pretty cool to see these big machines work down on the street. Just so everybody kind of gets a feel for it. Our shop is on the 3rd floor of a commercial building, so you get to kind of look out and see all the action. Just thought I'd give everybody that perspective because it's like, but it's always fun to look out and see these like machines work, and that thing is absolutely awesome. Our little plastic blade in our awesome bandsaw, so we'll go over and use that and start on this. So after being covered in pickguard shavings, I went ahead and made a second one. I wanted to do either multiply or one ply. I wasn't sure, but the single ply does look a lot better with this body. So we'll use it and save the other one. Plenty of pickguard shavings. I'll clean this all up, and we'll resume with wiring this thing up. So we have our pickups. Once again, it's like Easter with our pickups. Mounting hardware, a 5-way selector switch, more hardware. I have a bunch of stuff here. 3 of these, but they're custom. This is from our guy, Jairo Sanchez from Roswell, New Mexico. I said just do whatever you want. Little yellow jumper, and then we'll do all of our grounds. Just getting this all hooked up. Put our regular cap on here. The Orange Eclipse, excuse my handwriting. So like our raised vinyl decal, Lehr, sometimes pronounced Lehr, of the Lehr Instruments Custom Shop. Spanish Cedar Special we still have. That's the guitar I've been playing. Still on reverb. You can check out the link in the description. We're going to take our Orange Eclipse here to the show today. It's about 100 degrees out, and I'm like a desert animal, so bring on the heat. We're going to take this thing out to the Hummelstown Fireman's Carnival and have fun. So let's get over there and demo our guitar. This one, by the way, has about 2 minutes of playtime on it. It intonates, it doesn't buzz, it doesn't do anything, it just checks out. But I really don't know the guitar yet, so it'll be a lot of fun to get to know it tonight during the gig. It's my setup. I use the Boogie amp and the M Steel through like the deluxe reverb. I just kind of put the wedge in all the amps around me, but
Thank you. All right, everybody drive safe. Stay hydrated this week and stay in that air conditioning if you can.
So, not only am I blessed and fortunate enough to be CEO here at Lehr Instruments, but I also get to be the play tester. So the gig was really cool. Hummelstown Fireman's Carnival. Those are always a blast. It was like 100 degrees outside, so all the people that did come out on a Tuesday night is really cool. Lot of outside noise from the stage, the pneumatic rides and stuff, and all the people screaming and yelling. It was just a blast. But we'll plug this into the Mesa Boogie now and kind of get a better idea of what it really sounds like isolated. But to hold up in a band, it really was not stereotypically Stratish, I'll say. It didn't really have that airy nature or that wobbly Strat tone. It was very modern and very, I should say, like, it's sustainy. It has a nice harmonic nature to it. But there's something about either these pickups, maybe the mahogany body, a few other details. Not really sure, but there's definitely something about this guitar that makes it quite the modern piece. It captures the Strat tones you want, but it also does it sort of in its own way. It's pretty radical. That harmonic sustain. But it's still warm. Middle position. Tone control all the way up. And the bridge, of course. With the tone control all the way up, it has the bite. That makes you want to just like go and play it like anywhere. It works at like roadhouse gigs. It worked at the carnivals and the festivals. This thing is awesome. I love the tone of this thing. Just, it's really great for like in a band. The bridge pickup doesn't like absolutely just like rip your head off. The middle position has this really unique. The middle is really cool on this guitar. It's got like a saturation but a clarity to it, and it's really responsive with the volume control. The bridge, of course. So 70 years of the Strat. Our Stratomania here in Dave's World continues. We haven't done a lot, mostly custom orders, but I do intend on getting a couple more Strats out there. This one is going to go on reverb.com, finally on our online store. The link is in the description. This guitar is truly unique and really a modern take on the Strat style guitar. So definitely my version, and I'm really proud of it. Like I say, it'll be going on Reverb, which is kind of been my goal. I love putting stuff up there and just having, you know, new people buy stuff. That's how I met all of my best customers, so there will be plenty more. Super glossy, like kind of Dodge Daytona, Plymouth Superbird orange here. Some custom orders to come, but I'm really trying to focus on our new shop, getting it all finalized and set up here, getting through a lot of the orders that we had kind of between our old art center and our new full-time shop. So pretty interesting, but we're going to kind of document the next few guitars at kind of the art center and here. This was really the first guitar we ever made in our new shop, so it's really cool. And we'll just kind of continue on with this theme of doing crazy stuff and hopefully getting them out on Reverb more than we have, because I'd really like to get a few guitars on there. Modern ones, some classic ones, some crazy ones, and just enjoy it. So thanks for visiting Dave's World. It's almost easier to play with the guitar laying down because of my steel guitar habit.